United Nations Committee protecting children's rights spoke out against the Vatican yesterday on its methods of dealing with child abuse allegations. The committee wants the Vatican to remove all convicted abuses from service, turn them into the proper authorities, and also ensure that previous officials who concealed their crimes receive appropriate justice. The committee also calls for the Vatican to reconsider its restrictions on abortion for pregnant girls.
We are still recovering from yesterday's massive storm, but is even more snow on its way. Citrus TV's Maddie Olaskevich is here with your full weather forecast.
Currently, it is 18 degrees outside with mostly cloudy skies. The sun is really peeking through, making it feel a lot warmer than what we've been experiencing these past few days. Winds are coming in from the southwest at 8 miles per hour, making it feel a little bit more like 8 degrees outside. No chance of snow currently, but looking into tonight, we are going to be expecting some flurries. Temperatures are going to drop to about 16 degrees with a low of 10 this evening. Humidity is going to reach around 61% tonight with a 30% chance of that snow later this evening and into early tomorrow morning. Taking a look at the snowfall forecast for the next 48 hours, Syracuse really not expecting any snow. If we take a look a little bit more to the north of Syracuse, they're expecting around 3 to 6 inches, but really nothing in the Syracuse area. So we are very lucky, but unfortunately, we won't really be getting any of those snow days anytime soon. And taking a look at the 5-day forecast, coming up, only a little bit of snow expected for this weekend. Friday and Saturday, mostly partly skies. Friday, a high of 20 degrees. Saturday, 24. Sunday, we're only expecting about 50% chance of those flurries coming in with a high of 26. Monday reaching at 22. And Tuesday, we are back to those partly cloudy skies with a high of 21.
Thanks, Maddie. All right, so what kind of road conditions are we looking at here? I mean, yesterday and today, the roads were terrible. I mean, it's chance of cars slipping. What are we looking at in the next few days?
Well, the next few days, I really think the roads are starting to clear up. I think they're going to be clear coming into this weekend. We really shouldn't be expecting much snow in the Syracuse area. Maybe other parts of New York should be expecting some more of that snow, but really in Syracuse, we should be fine.
For us here, will we see snow up until Sunday? When will it stop? I'm ready to see some sun.
Well, Sunday is the most likely day that we will be experiencing that snow. Otherwise, we're really going to be seeing those gray skies. So not much sun either, but not much snow, so
we can make it through,
out.
Hopefully. Thanks, Maddie.
Of course.
Coming up next, are humans as complex as we think?
And did the Biggest Loser lose too much? Find out after the break.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks like my human is definitely into your human.
Oh, look! I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog. Oh, look, they're doing that thing where they put their arms around each other.
She kicked up a leg. It's like in the movies.
That's awesome. Looks like we're going to be hanging out a little bit more.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
Learning how to kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
The FDA wants teens to quit smoking. A new ad campaign aimed at the 12 to 17 demographic will run on multiple mediums, including TV, radio, and online. This time, the ads do not have frightening images after the FDA published a controversial ad campaign in 2012 that featured disturbing graphics. Tobacco use in teens began dropping around the turn of the century, but have slowed down to the point of almost stopping today. A new study from the University of Glasgow suggests that humans only have 4 biologically based emotions. The 4 big are happy, sad, angry, disgusted, and afraid or surprised. The study shows that when people look at pictures of other people with expressive faces, anger and disgust often look similar, as do fear and surprise.
Tech giant Microsoft has a new leader. The company named Satya Nadella as CEO. Bill Gates is also stepping down as chairman of the company's board. Microsoft says that Gates will be working closely with Nadella and as a new technology advisor. The new CEO is a 22-year veteran of the company, overseeing aspects of the software business. He replaces Steve Ballmer, who announced in August that he would be stepping down as CEO. A CVS Caremark announced that it would stop selling cigarettes and tobacco products in its drugstores. It's the first pharmacy chain to do so. CVS estimates that the company will lose $2 billion from tobacco shoppers. The move has been praised by President Obama and the American Cancer Society, with the latter saying that providing health care and cigarettes don't mix. CVS hopes to have tobacco products off the shelves by October.
NBC crowned the latest winner of its show, The Biggest Loser, last night, and she has been the biggest loser to date, to the point where some people question her health. Rachel Fredrickson, age 24, started this show weighing 260 pounds. She finished at 105 pounds, shedding 60% of her body weight. She takes home $250,000 for winning, but many fans believe that her new body is just unhealthy.
Coming up in sports, the Orange Ink won one of its best recruiting classes in years on National Signing Day. The Knicks aim to get back on track against one of the NBA's best, Portland Trailblazers. The Olympics have unofficially begun in Russia in a parade in Seattle. All that and more coming up after the break.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org. You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Syracuse football ended the season on a high note, defeating the Minnesota Gophers in the Texas Bowl. And on Wednesday, the program kept the momentum going, dialing up one of its best recruiting classes in 5 years on National Signing Day. Scott Schaefer and his Orange squad picked up 25 commitments for the 2014 class, featuring 6 defensive backs. One of the top recruits the Cuse was able to snag, 4-star wideout KJ Williams from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. The class also includes local star athlete Nashawn Howard from West Genesee High. 3 of the commitments have already enrolled, led by highly touted wide receiver Corey Cooper and quarterback A.J. Long, who is slated to give the incumbent starter sophomore Terrell Hunt a run for his money for the starting job. Unlike the SU football team, it's been a season of mere disappointment for the New York Knicks. At 19-29, Carmelo Anthony and the Knicks have lost 2 in a row, including a dud to the struggling Milwaukee Bucks. And on Wednesday, the schedule became even tougher against the Trailblazers, one of the top teams in the league. The Knicks were 11-16 at home. Anthony trying to get back into the winning ways. Early on, though, it didn't look like that would happen. Tim Hardaway blocked, leads to a fast break. Nicholas Batum gets a slam, and Trailblazers are up by 5. Later on, Anthony gets a rejection of his own, and he's going to get rewarded, of course, with the one-handed flush. Knicks down just 1. Let's take you now to the third quarter. Great ball moving by the Trailblazers. They had a great shooting day, shooting 38% from three-point range. Wesley Matthews with that one puts them up by 4. But the Knicks would come back, even though looks like a lot of the fans left. Tim Hardaway Jr., give me all 3 of these. Knicks down just by 2. But the Trailblazers show why they're one of the best teams in the NBA. LaMarcus Aldridge had a bad shooting night. We're not right there. Didn't matter. The Portland Trailblazers going to win 94-90. Let's head out west now. LeBron James and Chris Paul, longtime friends, playing around before the game. But in the game, all work. Who's your daddy, DeAndre Jordan? Miami up 6. Take another look. The strong move by the monster LeBron James. But the Clippers would respond. Jamal Crawford, not a little crossover, little pull-up jumper over. He got game. Jesus Shuttleworth. Clippers just down 2. But the Heat, as they often do, close out the game. Dwayne Wade draws the defenders, and Ray Allen, yeah, he's got game as well. Miami would go on to win the game 116-112 and get their first victory over the Clippers since 2007. The 22nd Olympic Games in Russia officially start on Friday with all the festivities of the opening ceremony. But for this highly anticipated Olympics, the events kicked off today before the flame is formally lit due to the extra events in these games. 3 new events began today for qualifying rounds that include short programs for both men's teams and teams pair figure skating. Another new event that has been introduced is slope slide snowboarding for both men and women. Shaun White, a recognizable face to the U.S. snowboarding company, will not be participating in the slopestyle snowboarding event. And many of our colleagues at Citrus TV are actually in Sochi covering the games for NBC, and we wish them all the best in safety overseas during this time. And it's the start of the Olympics in Sochi is a huge occasion in the world. But in the U.S., the Super Bowl parade was all the city of Seattle was singing about on Wednesday. The city celebrated the Seattle Seahawks' historic 43-8 blowout over the Denver Broncos. The fans, known as the 12th Man, showed their true loyalty in full force. Nearly 1 million of the Seahawks supporters showed up to CenturyLink Field to take in the organization's first ever Super Bowl victory. And get this, 25% of the students